Alright, we're starting! Wow. There is still some trepidation when I start a video because I never adjust to it, because I never regularly make videos, because Let me just say hi. Hi, my name is John Doble, and today we're gonna look at more skincare empties. These are my end of year empties, so this is all the products that I've emptied for 2024 in the latter half, because my last empties video is like 6 months ago. Anyways, let's not fuss around. Let's just start. First, we're starting with toners. Oh, there's something I have to say. I might look a little bit puffy because I recently had my wisdom tooth extracted. Teeth, not tooth. I needed some concealer to conceal the yellow markings on my face. HARUHARU Wonder! This is the Black Rice Hyaluronic Acid First Essence Toner. They do have a new one with galactomyces, and I better try that. But for now, this is one I actually really enjoyed. At first I was like, but I really prefer toners with a slight viscosity over toner. Oh my god, I really like this! I like talking about skincare! Anyways, this one I really liked because it's just that nice toner that doesn't completely feel like water, but that kind of not dwells on your skin, but gives you the feedback of like, oh, this is actually hydrating. This has rice, and rice is good for sensitive skin and for hyperpigmentation, brightening. Would I repurchase this? I would, yes. But I won't currently because I want to try out all of the new skincare that's coming out. Next, Beauty of JOSEON Glow Replenishing Rice Milk. I enjoyed this. This is more watery, but this is not zero viscosity. There is something to it, and it has a milky texture color to it. I think I like the other rice toner better. What is special about this one? I don't know. Really likable, agreeable, doesn't knock me over, does not cure my depression. Would I repurchase this? Currently not. The NUMBUZ and No. 3 toner. Similar to the serum, full of fermented products. Not just 2, but like 50 fermented ingredients. It smells like rose water a bit. It's really nice, it's really agreeable. It is, however, not as efficacious and blow your mind to me as the NUMBUZ and No. 3 toner. When it comes to reviewing or talking about skincare, I don't want to just talk about my experience because my experience is always different because everyone is unique, haha. Some skincare reviewers and people in general really like this, but some dislike this. I was like in the middle. Ticks all the boxes, hydrating, glowy, but after the serum, which I love, I had super high expectations for this, and this is good. Maybe very good. These are 2 Hada Labo lotions. This is the moist vitamin C version. This, at the beginning, felt like definitely a viscous toner. I don't think you can really wear it in the morning unless it's winter. It almost felt oily, which at the beginning I didn't like, but then as autumn rolled by, it felt better. This is agreeable, this is nice. I think this only has 3-O-ethylascorbic acid, which is not my favorite vitamin C. I love L-ascorbic acid, which is the purest form. Would I repurchase this? No, I think I would look for other Japanese vitamin C toners, which there are many. Moving on to the Hada Labo Gokujyun premium version. So as we know, there's the standard hydrating version in light and moist, and they have a super moist version, and it is almost not a toner, it's like a serum consistency, and it's highly hydrating, and they have reformulated it to have, I think, 2 more versions of hyaluronic acid. Lovely for hydration. I basically use it like a serum. Make sure to use a cream though, because this has hyaluronic acid and glycerin, which are humectants, which can draw in moisture into your skin. However, if you don't use a cream, then the moisture can escape transepidermal water loss because of, I still would definitely repurchase this, aka rather the reformulated version, which I am probably gonna repurchase because I'm going to Japan soon. And Korea! Videos coming your way. At last, the KUMANO COSME Hatomugi conditioner. This is basically like a more cheaper version of the famous Natori Hatomugi conditioner, and this is the refill version. Really good for 500 milliliters of toner. Hello. At the beginning I was like, what does this do? And like apparently Hatomugi is also good for anti-acne, but it's so slight. However, when I used it in a spray bottle like this, it actually, I was like, wait, what is this? Did I apply a cream? And then I was like, no, I didn't, but it feels like I applied a cream. It was just multiple layers of this. If you can't afford this, which in Japan is cheap as dirt, but online it's like $20 for some reason. Why is that? Then you should still get this. But actually, this is also good. Next, we're gonna carry on with serums. And the first serum that we're gonna talk about is the VT PDRN Essence. If you didn't know, PDRN stands for polydeoxyribonucleic acid. It's a new type of ingredient that helps with well aging, and I didn't know about it, and they sent this to me. This was a collaboration, but I really liked this. This is like $40 or so it's too expensive, so I actually wouldn't recommend this if you're poor, because it's not worth $40. However, PDRN often is derived from salmon sperm, but this is actually ginseng derived, and so it's vegan. Again, I don't know if this works with anti-aging, it probably does. I love ginseng, as I said, this is ginseng derived. What's lovely about this is the texture. At the beginning I was like, because if you rub it on your skin, it feels like, or like Mario Kart and you're going off-road. There's something that stops you from gliding because it almost like solidifies on your skin into a cream and is hydrating and is super glowy. Lovely texture. I really like everything about this except for the price. Okay, I changed my mind. I would repurchase this even though it's expensive. Sometimes it's worth the money. Sometimes it isn't. Speaking of, this is another expensive one. Isoi Blemish Hair Up Serum. This costs like $20 to $30 for 35 milliliters. Is it worth it? Not in my opinion. This has been for 10 years the #1 best-selling serum on Olive Young because it is apparently really good with hyperpigmentation, which is exactly why I bought it, because I was struggling with hyperpigmentation, but I have less hyperpigmentation than I used to. But this didn't do a lot with my hyperpigmentation. I didn't see effects, and the active ingredient in this is Bulgarian rose water, and that's supposed to help with hyperpigmentation because I think it has like naturally Arbutin in it or some form of it. Turns out I didn't see effects in it. But if a lot of people love this, maybe this is worth a recommendation for you. Long story short, you can try this, but only if other things that are cheaper don't work for you. That's how I would put it. TORRIDEN Dive-In Serum. This is supposed to dive into your skin because this has multiple weights of hyaluronic acid. A lot of hyaluronic acid products have multiple types and thus multiple weights of hyaluronic acid, but they just go hard in it with the marketing of like, this has multiple types of hyaluronic acid, so it's gonna go into every little layer of your skin, basically. And I was like, yeah, and then I tried it and I was like, yeah, But over time, especially when it got colder and drier, I started loving this. Because this, in contrast to the very famous, or used to be very famous, The Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid Serum, this is not tacky and sticky. This feels super light, but nice and wonderfully firm serum texture. In terms of the efficacy and the usage experience alone, I like this. Again, this is a humectant, so don't forget to use a cream. Next, oh, I've never talked about this. NUMBUZ and #3 serum. You guys know the drill by now. I love this serum. It's my favorite serum. It does everything. The Marion May 6 Peptide Complex. Peptides are also supposed to help with well aging. Didn't do much, but it has a lovely texture. This is really not bad. If you want it, you can try it. 감사합니다. Ooh! Packaging is coming off. This is the BENTON Vitamin C Serum. I made a short about this, lots of pure vitamin C L-ascorbic acid serums, and this is special because this has a special consistency. It's almost like a cream. It's stringy. It melts on your skin into like a serumy cream shield. It was really amazing, especially under the eyes. In the summer, probably too hydrating, or you can just skip the cream step. It has a really nice texture, and not just 15 but 20% of pure vitamin C. And apparently, water itself also oxidizes the vitamin C, making it less effective. And therefore, they have created a water-free formula, therefore the texture a bit more creamy. This is really innovative. I really like this. I would repurchase this. However, this is $26. What? Are you kidding me? Jinja? Jinja? Oh, that's my impression of being Korean. Oh, sorry. I would absolutely repurchase this if it wasn't so absolutely expensive. I'm not gonna repurchase this. In the same vein, this is a vitamin C serum by Make Prem. This has also like little capsules in it. This is the Make Prem Radiance Boosting C Capsule Serum. Who even cares about the name? Yeah, I just found out this doesn't have pure vitamin C. This was kind of like, okay, what is this doing to my face? In the same vein again, another vitamin C serum. This is VT Cica Vital Essence. This is hyaluronic acid plus vitamin C. It has a really nice texture. This does actually have pure ascorbic acid, but it's kind of far down the list. You can do this, but you don't have to do this. It's okay. I wouldn't repurchase this though. Axis Y Dark Spot Correcting Serum. I saw a lot of people use this. It has a nice, clinically proven to be effective 5% of niacinamide, and it also has Hippophae fruit extract. What the fuck is that? I don't know, let me look it up. It is called sea buckthorn, and it's supposed to help against acne and eczema. It had a really nice texture, but it wasn't super effective, so you can do this, but you don't have to. But no. I'm not gonna repurchase this. But it was nice, but no. Next, I actually got these serums from Beauty of JOSEON. Calming serum of green tea plus panthenol is nice. You can do this. I would repurchase this. Propolis plus niacinamide was also nice, but you don't have to do this. The rice plus alpha arbutin serum, I like this because this was the first alpha arbutin product I tried, I think. This was nice. Maybe would... No, I wouldn't. This is the only thing where I did kind of feel something. This is the Snail Mucin plus Ginseng. I never tried Snail Mucin before, but I got gifted this, so I tried it. It's nice, and I think it made my skin a bit more healthy, like stronger, just better. But when it comes to skincare, I want to be vegan, so I wouldn't repurchase this. Another ginseng serum, Sulwhasoo trial thing. This only has 5 milliliters, so I have no idea if this did anything, because I can't make a verdict with 5 milliliters, but it is nice. Speaking of alpha arbutin, I was kind of knocked down in terms of my hyperpigmentation journey. I wanted to make a dedicated video to it, but I didn't make it, so maybe in the next year. Then I saw a Dr. Lee video where they said that hydroquinone is the best for hyperpigmentation. But that is a bit difficult because you have to stop using it for 3 months every now and then to stop an adverse effect. And like a derivative of hydroquinone is alpha arbutin, and you can't apparently use it continuously. So I tried the alpha arbutin 2% serum plus hyaluronic acid, and I think it really helped with my hyperpigmentation within a week already. However, it has a sticky texture. It's not super elegant, but it's efficacious because it has alpha arbutin. So if you want to try alpha arbutin without breaking the bank, you could try this. However, I would not recommend this. Why? Because there's absolutely a better option, which I later found out. This is the Carenel Derma Alpha Arbutin Glutathione Whitening Cream. You know about whitening, how I stand about that. It's a bit of a, it's not a nice marketing term. This has 45 milliliters and it was under $10, so it's already better than alpha arbutin by the ordinary. Why do I recommend this? This has the same concentration of alpha arbutin, and it has an addition of 0.15% of glutathione, which is also supposed to help with hyperpigmentation. And it's just cheaper and better, and it has a better texture. It doesn't feel stringy. This almost feels like a cream. This feels similar to the PDRN Essence, but not fully the same, but this is also like opaque. If you want to try alpha arbutin, this is, in my opinion, the better starting point than the ordinary version. I would continue using this. All right, we're continuing with creams. Yeah, creams and lotions. Oh. Moisturizers. Aestura Barrier Cream. This is actually the older version. They have reformulated it, and apparently the reformulation is, according to most people, worse. This has a really nice velvety, buttery texture. It's apparently kind of matte, kind of satiny, but it's definitely moisturizing. It doesn't feel extremely heavy, but it has a nice, solid satininess to it. Something original. However, this is like $22 for 80 milliliters? $22? Huh? Hada Labo Shirojyun Premium Lotion. Ooh, I like the lotion. Sorry. You know I like the lotion version of this, and then I tried the emulsion, and I liked it. It's a nice emulsion, which means there's an oil content to it, which means it gives you that glow. And it has tranexamic acid, which is nice. Doesn't knock me out of the park in terms of the anti-hyperpigmentation effect, but in general, this is a nice idea, and I think over time, this is really efficacious with hyperpigmentation, and it's just nicely hydrating. I would repurchase this, thank you. It's also cheap in Japan, and affordable online. Marian May Lotion, Vitamin C plus Bifida, Vitamin C plus a fermented ingredient, L-ascorbic acid plus Bifida in one lotion. Hello, thank you very much. Of course I was gonna love this. Only 1% of vitamin C, however, 30.38% of Bifida. This is really good. It probably doesn't have the antioxidant effects that you want. You're probably gonna wanna have an extra antioxidant vitamin C L-ascorbic acid serum for that. I love the pump. It's easy to be like boop, boop, boop. I don't know if this is supposed to be for face, but every lotion nowadays I just use on my face. Yeah, this is nice. I like this. I really like this. It has a lotiony texture, but it is light lotion and it is still hydrating. Okay, Isntree hyaluronic acid gel cream, literally a gel cream, but the texture is ever so slightly unelegant. It's elegant, it's Korean, but something about it is like, it's not extremely hydrating, it's nicely hydrating. It just didn't knock me out of the park. It's kind of basic. Maybe it's supposed to be basic. I think it's supposed to be basic. Oh, Sun by Me Eugenizing Gel Cream. I loved the anti-blemish cream, and I was like, oh my god, I think I'm gonna buy the big one. But then I chose the moisture gel cream instead, which is the lighter of the two moisturizers. And this was just too light. It felt like a serum. It just absolutely lost the charm, especially with my expectations that I had then because I tried the other one. Would definitely recommend the other one. Similarly, this is also a gel. Round Lab Mugwort Calming Soothing Gel. This is actually a thicker gel, and it's nicely hydrating, and I think it works really well with calming because this has mugwort. Tina Tanaka Harris, whom I look up to in terms of skincare. She loves mugwort, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna buy the expensive I'm from Mugwort Essence that she loves, so I chose this because this was under $8 for like 150 milliliters. Oh my god, this is really affordable. And this is really nice and calming. This actually calms my skin well, and this has a nice texture. I will say, sometimes there is residue on here, and that is a bit more dried out, and when I used that on my face, it was even better. If you can just have the same recipe with less water content, I would definitely purchase. In the same vein of moisturizing, calming moisturizers, this is the Genabel Cabbage 73 Calming Cream. This is originally like $20-$30 for 50 milliliters, which is not good, but this actually was calming. This has 5% of sucralfateum, which is I didn't know about, but apparently it's way more calming than Centella Asiatica. When my skin was really irritated, I actually used this. Yeah, this was the most calming product of my routine. Yes, you can use your standard Centella Asiatica serums, but this does more in terms of calming. I like this, but I won't repurchase it because it was too expensive. But really calming. Speaking of expensive, this is the APLB Glutathione Niacinamide Body Lotion, and guess how much this is? This was under $5 for 300 milliliters. This doesn't only have niacinamide but also glutathione, so this is nicely brightening, but it's still elegant. For my body, face, this is really cheap but good. If you want basic moisturization and brightening, why not try this for $5? Would repurchase this for $5. 300 milliliters! Sulwhasoo Concentrated Ginseng Emulsion. This is a trial version because on Stylevana, the Sulwhasoo trial things are cheaper per ounce than the big sized products. I don't get it. Obviously ginseng, it helps with well aging, and it's difficult to know whether it actually works within just a few weeks of trying it because I would have to use it long years. I like this. This is a nice emulsion, really nice emulsion with ginseng. We're done with moisturizers. which means we're gonna carry on with cleansers, and I only have one cleanser. The CeraVe Oil to Gel Cleanser. There is still a bit left, and I hope it's okay that I'm doing this because especially with cleansers, I want to keep a tiny bit for future review purposes. This is marketed as an oil. It looks like an oil, but as soon as you rub it, it turns into a gel and foams up a bit. I actually didn't like this as at the beginning, but then my mom tried it and she was like, it's really good. And then I was like, yeah, it's really good. So that's how easily I'm swayable and manipulatable, which is so funny. It absolutely does the job. It cleanses my skin really well without over cleansing, and it doesn't leave like a residue. It doesn't cause my skin to flake up and pill. So this is actually great. I would definitely recommend this. Next, we're gonna carry on with sunscreens. I have two sunscreens, and this is Kosei Suncut UV Perfect Gel. This is the old version. I like this, but it pilled. This is the new version. This is slightly more hydrating, more dewy, but it still feels satiny and it doesn't pill. I love the waterproofing of Suncut. I love it, especially because I'm super sweaty. Unless you don't like alcohol, this is absolutely worth a recommendation. However, this is better. This is better. This is the old version. They have also reformulated this, and I don't know if this new version is different. However, this is the old Essence. Japanese sunscreens like to have a gel and an essence, as I said, and the essence is better. This isn't as dewy and it doesn't pill, and it is absolutely mattifying. If I touch my skin after using this, it almost feels like I'm touching paper because that's how like mattifying, satinizing it is. I don't know how they do this, but this is an amazing finish and I feel that it is super waterproof. Even the Biore is supposed to be waterproof, but I can see sometimes how I'm sweating this down. This is the most waterproof sunscreen that I've ever tried. If you are not super sweaty, you might find this too drying. This is super affordable for 110 grams. Absolutely a recommendation. We're continuing with special care items. First of all, this is the VT PDRN Hydrogel Mask. So this is actually not an empty. I just used another one and I emptied it and I threw it away, so I'm gonna use this as an example. This is also a VT product with PDRN, however, this is not vegan. So this has salmon sperm, so you're gonna have someone's sperm on your face when you use this. Listen, someone's sperm on... having a...
I'm sorry, I just found out that this is actually plant-based. Sorry, I'm stupid, haha.
But this was the first time that I tried a hydrogel mask and it is actually really nice. It dries and solidifies and it stays solid, and so you can almost not speak. So I can't really sleep with this, but maybe in the future. This is hydrating, but not super hydrating. It's just a nice, innovative way to upgrade your traditional mask. And before we end this, I want to talk about 3 eye creams. AHC is more of a higher end brand in Korea, but it's not at the Sulwhasoo price level. They make a new eye cream every year, but they keep the old formulas in case you like the old formula. This is the 2024 version. It has 6 types of collagen and I think also peptides. This is the thickest of them all. It is nice, it is hydrating, and they're all super affordable for a high-end eye cream. Under $10 for 40 milliliters, amazing. But it's my least favorite because it's a bit too thick, but this is still nice. This is their season 10. This is a nice texture. It feels creamy, not too heavy. It apparently has like a retinol derivative, apparently also a gyrolene in this formula, but then I looked it up and I didn't find it, so I'm not too sure. I'm gonna look it up again and this is the verdict. Definitely recommendable. But this is season 9, and whether you like one of those is totally up to you, but for me, this is my favorite.
Okay, this video is already too long, and you know what? If you want to hear my explanation or thoughts on this product, why not tune in tomorrow into the video that's going to drop tomorrow, because this is going to be featured in my video of the best skincare of 2024. So if you want to know about this product, and you should know about this product because it's so good, please tune in tomorrow. Thank you very much.
How do they do it? I don't know. 감사합니다. I'm wasted. Long story short, thank you so much. This was fun. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And thanks for the memories.